Should be right, you know, when the fog and stuff like that, you won't be able to see it, I don't think.
No, I might just think it's cars. You ready?
So guys, I'm at a location now. This is top secret. No one knows around here about this. There's only Sam, who has brought us here, and his family who know about this location. This is an observatory post where they used to monitor possible nuclear attacks to the UK. This is history right here, guys. You can't get any better than this kind of military history, especially. And we're going in, we're going underground, guys. Let's do it. Underground series continues. And dude, check out that. We are going down there. Yeah.
It's not flooded, it's just that sump that's flooded.
Let's do it.
Basically, keeping stations there, monitor
So guys, I'm going in here. This is, I think, been decommissioned for about 60 years. You can tell it's not been touched. It's still got the original sign here.
Yep. Some Cold War air business.
I'm going to stick it in my bag. Just dump it there. So guys, this is more of a drop than we thought. You can be right getting down, Carl?
Yeah, do you want to shine the light? You don't mind me?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put this light back in my pocket.
One moment, let's turn. There we go.
Right, we're going down there.
It smells, like I said in that episode, guys, if you've not seen it, head across, right down. I think it's like my 7th or 8th video. It was an abandoned factory, and I found an old military Land Rover, pretty much completely intact. It was a mint fast. So if you've seen that, go over and check it. As soon as I stepped in, I thought, you know what, that smells just like the war, like when you go in these bunkers and stuff, like in museums and that. And that's what this smells like now. It smells like 1940s Britain. Whoa, what was that?
Sorry about that. Right.
I'm going to keep watching the screen, so if you drop, I can move my camera just in time. This is such good condition around here. I can't believe how good condition it is. We've got a little bit of water here. That's obviously come down from the top. But
That pump there on the wall,
yeah.
you would have pumped it out every week or so.
How would you? Does it still work?
No, it's seized up. You have a tendency to seize up.
Oh, no lubrication.
Yeah. Well, my lens are a bit steamed up on it, but
That's how we do it, Carl.
It is, isn't it?
You see that on the wall there?
Yeah.
That timer. I'm surprised that that's still there and it works.
No way.
No way.
So how old is that?
It'll be from the 90s Cold War. This is
Yeah.
a Cold War setup basically.
Right.
What that would have been used
From
for?
1990?
1952 I think this was built.
Right,
and
okay.
it was closed in 1990.
Right, okay.
This box just behind the door here would have originally been for your batteries. You'd have had batteries in there and plugged it there.
Guys, before I turn it around, it's not big. This place is tiny. This would have been a one person, maybe two at the max job.
4 people down here at one time.
What?
4 people.
4?
Yeah.
Okay, scratch that. 4 people down here at one time. Now I see that as a bit of a squeeze, to be honest, right? So when I turn this round, you're going to be a bit surprised that 4 people probably used to spend how many hours down here at a time? Maybe 12 hours.
12 hours shift.
Yeah.
12-hour shifts down here at a time. Now this was to observe pretty much the safety of the UK. If there was an incoming missile, incoming bomb, people overhead going to drop, atom bombs or whatever during the Cold War, this place would have known about it first and would have notified air support, which would have took it out of the sky. So this place, it plays a crucial part in our history, and for it to be in such good condition, it makes me very, very happy. Very happy indeed, because this doesn't often come by.
Yeah.
So
Definitely, like I was saying, what's his face? These you don't find them in this condition.
No,
They're
no,
just
not
either
at all.
flooded or been burnt out and stuff like that.
guys, I know I've made you wait long enough, but here we go. So here is the asbestos fire blanket. Yeah, I don't know if that is if that's too healthy, but it's empty. The asbestos, it is empty, unfortunately. Although I won't want to touch it, but I'm not gonna let you wait any longer. I'm gonna pan it around. So here we go. This is it. I know some of you will say, "Oh, that was a bit of a build-up for nothing," but no, it's not. This plays a crucial part in our history, and for it to still have things in here. Look at these pots and pans, and look at this grease. We still have
Do you
grease
know
here.
what that arrow means on it?
Open this way.
No, it's government property.
All right, see.
There's another one on there. 1959.
Yeah.
That is cool as hell. I appreciate you showing us down here, Sam. Thank you
Alright,
so
yeah.
much, everyone. Sam, go and say hi to Sam. Say hi to Sam like a virtual hi.
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh yeah, there he goes. He got
Follow me on Instagram at Deltic97.
That's it. He's took the opportunity. Look at this part. Look at these parts. It's crazy.
I'll run you through the history shortly.
Hey,
Yeah,
listen, got
let's
a pink
do it.
long roll.
No,
Have you seen the toilet in there?
no, I'm not even in the toilet yet.
No.
Just in there.
I'm saving the best for last. So let's have a look at
Get
these
some
graphs.
chairs.
These would be your meter reports from your BPI,
That's crazy.
and that's your GZI, which is ground zero indicator.
Dude, are you sure you're only 20? Because you seem like pretty clued up for a 20-year-old. You know what I mean? You're blowing my knowledge out the water.
Height of levitation, which is the height of where a nuclear bomb was dropped on or a thing. I don't know if you
Really?
noticed on the way up, there was a little, looked like a mushroom-shaped thing on the top of the hatch.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you basically have on there is a round steel drum with about 4 holes in it, and you'd have sheets of paper with a bar graph sort of thing on it, and basically when a nuclear bomb went off, it's like this sort of a thing. When a nuclear bomb went off, it would burn a hole through it because of the UV light.
All right, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So they could come back down here. Someone had to go up there whilst
Like a pressure tester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the guy would go up there, take the papers out, put new papers in, come down here, wrap it all down, write it all down, report back to HQ. Then you'd also have your meter report, which is your BPI, which is bomb power indicator. Tells you your pressure of your bomb, which is just behind you there on that. Well, it would have been there on where it says meter B.
All right, okay, yeah.
And basically that would just be like a clock with an arrow on it here.
Right.
And when the nuclear bomb gets detonated, it flicks over and stays to a certain point, and then they can write it down. Then you press a little button on the bottom, which would reset it back over. Here you would have a SFM, which is basically to give you background radiation, everything like that.
No way.
These are the British Telecom's warning system, and it'd be like beep, 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 which is normal, as it says there.
So how did you learn all this?
A lot of, well, like I say, I spoke to the original person who was manning this post. She was living in nearby. Sadly, she's no longer with us due to old age. But like I say, it would beep continuously, and then as soon as a bomb was dropped, it would just beep flat, like a
Like a flat line.
Yeah, it'd go beep,
Yeah, yeah.
and it'll tell you that there's obviously an atomic bomb been dropped. Like I said, there'd be a 4-man crew down here at one time. There'd be bunk beds just behind you, so there'd be 2 bunk beds, 2 on, and then there'd be 2
Oh, I
off.
see the old mattresses there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And any cooking, when a bomb goes off in the event of a nuclear attack on Britain, them ventilation bit things behind you there,
Yeah.
they would be shut instantly. So they'd slide these across, they'd be shut off.
Is that sea shut then, that thing?
Yeah. But if you can feel there's a draft coming down, and the way they designed these was to make constant airflow through them.
Yeah.
But basically, if a nuclear bomb went off, they'd shut that off, and you'd have enough air for 24 hours in here, or so say, something like that.
No way. This is crazy.
These are all the radio connectors. You'd have an antenna up on the ventilation shaft up there, so they could relay back to HQ. Any cooking or anything done in this post would be done in the shaft over there, and basically it would basically act as a chimney. So it pulled fumes up out of chimneys. You have to have the lid open.
No. Mate, you do me a massive favour and redo that again. Do you know what I've not done?
You haven't pressed the card, have you? Right, I'll do it again.
I caught it, mate, on the way down. I can't believe it. Sorry.
No, you're alright.
Right, let me just get that shot in again. I can't believe I've just done that. I've just been
you're all right,
forward recording now.
No. So guys, the history down there is unreal, and the fact that I haven't seen one piece of graffiti.
In the ROC post, so we're going to get filled in with loads of information.
Right, basically, this is a Royal Observer Corps post, used from 1951, I think it is, correct, to 1995, which is one of the earlier ones. There'd be a crew of 4 people down here at one time, but it says a date on it, 1959. I don't know it. I don't think that's asbestos. Could be fiberglass. More likely to be fiberglass, so they'll remove the asbestos one.
Right guys, so I'm going to take a look at the toilet. This is a chemical toilet. You just throw stuff down it to flush it. It just looks like a barrel.
Yeah, barrel.
Let's be honest. I'm not sure if I'd enjoy using that, but beggars can't be choosers, as we say.
Yeah, you got a packet of Weetabix in it.
No, Weetabix.
I'm not joking, you mate.
I had some Weetabix this morning.
I don't know this kind of Weetabix,
it is
mate.
as well. Look at them blocks of Weetabix.
That's rough, ain't it, mate?
You know what? They'd probably still be alright. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I think I've eaten Weetabix that like a couple of years old.
Yeah,
I'm not even
that's some
gonna
next
lie.
level shit, that, isn't it?
Is it Weetabix? Or is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah, the Weetabix.
Well, even if you did it, you just wouldn't go back.
A brand new Weetabix found in
Yeah. Gone wrong with Weetabix.
Eggs in a little pan in there as well.
Probably
Right,
put
so
batteries in there. It's
so-
crazy. I'm just gonna do some panning around with some cinematics in here.
Yeah.
So there we go, guys. See that NATO? NATO stock. That's crazy. It's upside down on that one.
What's to say as well?
Maybe that's just narrow.
What were these?
No, I think that one is.
Are these radio cables?
Yeah. They'd have had radio thing up on outside.
So did she say if they'd ever like intercepted any kind of bombs?
No, she didn't say. I'll tell you what I have just found though. Where did that run to?
Your power cables.
Yeah.
You'd be able to rig up a battery that and put power on.
No, I think it goes. Yeah, it goes to that one, which has been power supply for a radio. Surprised all the copper hasn't been nicked.
Sodium chloride.
That's how you know no one's been here. No one's took the copy, no one's took nothing because you haven't been here. Exclusive.
Sodium chloride for irrigation. So would they use this for the toilet or what?
I think that's, if I remember rightly, it's for counteracting any doses of radiation.
Oh, is it?
It's basically just salt water.
So guys, although this is only a small, tiny little box, I thought it was necessary to make this into a really good video because our kind of history is dying. You know, these kind of companies are wiping these places out to build houses on top of, filling them in, destroying them, and we're losing it. We're fighting a losing battle. But while I continue to do these videos, I will continue to find places like this and bring them to light because a lot of you guys can't see them. Not only that, a lot of people don't actually dare do it because, I don't know, like, I wouldn't have normally have come down there. Like if, say 5 years ago, if I'd saw that, I'd have been like, no way, you can get me down there. You can get me down them ladders, not a chance. But now, there's nothing I won't do. Oops. So guys, this has been the Cold War secret nuclear bunker. And yeah, don't forget, I've got the merch coming soon. At the moment, I am designing all the merch. I'm in the middle of getting 4 different hoodie designs made, 2 t-shirts, 2 snapbacks and a rucksack. Also check out my Patreon if you want to donate to the Patreon account. Everything that gets donated will be put into specific episodes which I wouldn't have normally have done, and you will be shouted out for basically making that episode happen, because without your donations them episodes wouldn't exist. So yeah, check out the patreon.com/exploringfighters. Check out the Instagram, the Facebook. I've just got Twitter. I've got like 13 followers or something like that. I'm terrible on it. But yeah, check out the Twitter. Go and follow me on Twitter. I think it's @FightersOfficial. And we will see you next time. It's for like 50 years worth of rubbish in there.
Yeah.
So we've got a letter here. And it says, Her Majesty's Services.
It's been something.
It's something. It's been delivered. Ministry of Defence Establishment, MOD. So, something important has been sent here from the Ministry of Defence. Her Majesty's Services.
Hey, have you seen this?
What's that?
It says GA burst 9B millim, and it says about the actual height of the blast, and then some other one that says, it looks like it says T.O burst.
Yeah, that's it'll likely be a practice thing, that. Practicing, because I used to do practices every now and
Either
then.
that, or we've just discovered a past potential end of Britain.
Yeah.
Carl's discovered it here. You've seen it first, exclusive. Dark Arts
Nuclear
Paranormal.
scientist right now, yes.
On a serious note, guys, this is history. You can get better than this, but trust me, this is as good as it gets in this kind of condition. Anyway,
Yeah, it's definitely
It's
a thing
just-
now, isn't it?
yeah, just a big shout to Sam for showing us this.
Yeah. Cheers, boss.
Thank you.
A shout out to Carl at Dark Arts Paranormal. Go over and follow Carl YouTube and Instagram, Dark Arts Paranormal. You got Facebook?
I have, yeah.
Dark Arts Paranormal.
Yeah, Dark Arts
Yeah,
Paranormal.
Twitter.
I thought you meant my main one. Facebook/Dark Arts Paranormal, and I'm also on Instagram as well, Dark Arts Paranormal. You can catch me there as well.
Go and check him out, guys. What's your Instagram again? Sam?
Deltic97.
Deltic.
Yeah, Deltic97.
Deltic97. Go and check him out. Say thank you. That's how we do it, guys. This is one of the oldest bunkers around here. It's crazy. It's deep underground and it's preserved and it's cool as hell. My favourite place of the week has got to be this place. And that's how we do it.
as well.
Yeah. So that latch there, what was that? Was that part of the ventilation, that one?
Yeah, that's the pinprick camera on top there.
Alright, okay.
And this is ventilation here.
Alright, yeah, see ya.
One if you just pan around behind it. There's the one there.
Alright, yeah,
And
see
that's where your radio antenna would have been on there.
Sweet. So yeah, goodbye bunker for now. I may have to revisit this in the future. This was cool as hell.
Mate, YouTube studio.
I'll tell you right, we could make a studio out of this place. YouTube studio. There you go.
Yeah, let's get it.
We should really.
I used to have them on. Obviously they've been cut
Yeah,
off.
this one's cut them off.
Fire brigade cut them off.
Did they?
Yeah, because I used to use it for training.
Ah, I see. Right, goodbye bunker. That's it.
Yeah, it's in the ground. That's it.
End of the bunker episode. Underground secret bunker in the Cold War. This is crazy. It's like he's tunnelled it all out himself. So around here is a castle where you can stay in. A guy was beheaded in it, and you can actually see him at night, apparently closing the door and stuff. But I was just saying, like with the fog and everything, it looks like Sleepy Hollow around here. You know, I'm not actually sure, Flex, if I'd want to stay in a castle with fog and forests.
You do,
And you?
because me? Why not me?
I'm only joking. You know I love you, Flex.
I love you too. But if we see him through night, me and you can have a cuddle,
That's true. That's a good point.
and that's on camera, so you can relate to that.
Oh, look at them views. I mean, look at that. Keep your eyes on the road, Flex.
I know this road.
Right, so guys, we are at the location, right? So the plot thickens. This place was built by an ex-employee of a nuclear power plant. Now, this guy went a bit crazy and thought in the Cold War that the Russians or whoever were going to bomb the area he was at, so he literally built this bunker. Now, he got made redundant, and then he was still going back. He had friends there, so we were going back to this place, and he was stealing all this stuff, and he was storing it in this bunker. And then he's built this bunker. It's inside a cave, and lead, where they were doing lead mining. Now, obviously, that was a perfect place to shield from radiation stuff, because it's obviously lead. But then the plot thickens. He killed himself. He gassed himself. So this place has been left here ever since. So guys, we're in the middle of nowhere.
Is it a biggie? Do you reckon it's to do with that guy?
This is a Land Rover chassis.
That's the remains of the crazy Cold War bunker guys. Series 1 Land Rover. The tree's actually grown through the chassis. That's crazy.
Think I can still drive it?
I reckon you could spend a good half of your life building it back up to drive.
Kind of easy start. I'll go.
That's a blood.
So guys, now we've got to pass through the stream.
If there was a nuclear attack,
This is in the middle of nowhere, guys.
like, quick, get to the bunker. We'll take him off.
Pretty creepy that, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know, but this is, I'm finding this quite tiring, Carl.
Yeah.
You know, this guy had to get up here in a rush to his bunker in case, you know, some atom bomb or whatever went off. This guy must have been fit.
Yeah, definitely.
So guys, we've just got to the entrance point. The entrance point's down here. Now, he said it's quite easy to get into. I've just had a look. Trust me, this ain't no walk in the park. I'm gonna take you and show you right now. So the bunker is right down there. So we've got to scale down here and make our way in. Let's do it. Turn the light on. And guys, if I fall and die, I want Flex to take over my channel.
Yep.
And do me proud.
I will do my very best. And same goes to you as well. Hold on to what? If I do die, please do a tribute video of me falling down here and leave my car to my son.
Can I have the Mark II?
You can drive it, yeah.
I can drive the Mark II Golf GTI. I'm happy with that.
That's not too bad.
What? Oh, is it? It's not falling down there, what that was. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Because sometimes I've got to work alone, so I might as well try and get used to.
Stand on there. Jar light on there. That's quite solid.
Yep.
There we go.
There, you're down.
Yeah, you don't get to drive the Mark II now. Nah, you can have a go in it one day.
Here comes Carl.
We'll do a swap when the boss back out.
In there?
Oh shit, yeah. Oh mate. Oh fuck.
There we go, that's how we do it. Teamwork. Teamwork.
Right.
Ah. Right, into the abyss. Sam, before you jump in there, can I get a picture of that?
Right guys, we're going to go inside this crazy bunker.
It's the thumbnail, guys. No clickbait needed. So guys, I've got the thumbnail. And now we're going in. Underground secret bunker in the Cold War. Not even going to look at the spiders and spider webs.
There's none in here.
Spiders don't exist.
I'm just going for it.
Fucking hell.
Oh, dudes, guys, it is dingy, horrible and wet. I'm getting soaked down here. I'm not even looking at the roof. Oh man, this is massive.
Yeah, this is the smallest part.
This place is huge. Oh, there's going to be all kinds of stuff in here. Zombies, vampires. I'm sliding down all this slate. Try not to swear. It takes too long censoring it out. Right, so it's like Batman's cave.
Ammunition box.
What are these?
There's some bags up there.
Yeah.
So these are all the ventilation pipes he was going to use. Oh, poor thing, it looks like a sheep or a ram's fallen in here and died. There's its skeleton. Wow, this place is massive, guys. You get water dripping on me everywhere.
Quite warm, isn't it?
Here's all the filtration system. Some kind of ducting.
What's that?
Some kind of oil drum of some sort. And then fuel cut generators maybe.
Is that camera waterproof?
Ish.
Ish.
So guys, I don't know if you can see me. Yeah, you can now. Just shine at my chest. Don't know if, yeah, you can probably see me now. This place is massive and a bit scary if I'm honest. What is that?
It's a wardrobe. Like a... Yeah? Oh, look.
Guys, this is crazy. It's like he's tunneled it all out himself and... So this guy must have took some time to do all this. But then he's killed himself, so... All this hard work and you kill yourself. You know it's not safe when there's water coming through. It's like a headlight from an old Land Rover of some sort. There's quite a few of them around actually. But this, why has he stacked all this up?
No, he did that when you were mining.
I was going to say, because that's stacked up, that's like the dry wall building they do. One of England's dying arts of labour is the dry stone stacking walls. So the dead end. Oh, does it go? So this is a dead end now, but then we've got to climb up here into Robin's side of the cave, and guys, you got to watch out on these walls. These could all fall and tip off at any point.
Oh, what's that? Carlisle United Football Club. Carlisle United?
There's another thread down here.
To make sure this torch is turned up. I can't even see much in here. Guys, I will tell you, if this caves in right now, that's it. You'll never even see this. You'll never see us again. So we are risking our lives doing this.
Alright guys, I've got a ladder.
This is so big. It's massive in here. My torch is dying. I'm gonna get a Snapchat.
Huh?
I'm gonna get a Snapchat. Everyone, Snapchat CageDan24. That is CAGEDDAN 24. A lot of people didn't catch it last time. Head over, you will see explores that we are doing in present time a few weeks before they actually come out on YouTube. Head over and check out my Instagram as well. That is Instagram/ExploreMeFighters, Facebook/ExploreMeFighters, Twitter/ Twitter @FightersOfficial.
Right.
So Sam has brought us here. He's the man with the plan. He knows what's going on around here. So I'm going to hand him over to you.
Basically, this place, as you've seen on Pobbley's footage, was used in the 1920s for a lead mine, for mining purposes of lead. Further over the other side of the valley was slate, and then further on was copper towards Coniston Way. But this one specifically is most interesting because in the Cold War there was a guy who worked at a local nuclear power plant, and basically he went a bit schizo about the Cold War, paranoid about it, and put a load of ventilation stuff in down here and tried to turn it into his own nuclear bunker, obviously because they were mining lead, and lead doesn't absorb radiation. And then basically after the Cold War there was a lot of redundancies at Sellafield itself, which is the nuclear power plant, and he got made redundant, and shortly after that he sadly committed suicide and left all this just to lay rot basically. So
Crazy.
yeah, it's a pretty crazy place.
That's crazy, the fact that he'd done all this and then committed suicide.
Yeah.
I mean-
I think a lot of it was he had quite a fair bit of mental health issues,
Right.
and mostly paranoia about the Cold War.
Mental health issues, you know, mental health issues, nothing to laugh about.
It's not, no.
It's it affects a lot of people. But yeah, to this extent, that's quite crazy, and the fact that it's no one really knows about it as well. It's I don't know, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Forgotten, innit?
Yeah, it's quite sad.
All his hard work forgotten.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on this in his life, and it's just gone and forgotten.
I wonder if he blew out some of them tunnels down there then,
Could have done.
because that's quite a specific small tunnel.
Yeah,
You know, like an actual like way to get in fast.
Yeah. He maybe done quite a lot, and no one really knows. This is maybe all people know about his life, and maybe people think he was just like a, you know. But he's not a weirdo.
No,
You know what I mean?
it's mental,
It's sad, isn't it?
it really is that.
So I don't know how far on the ground we actually are. I think we're only about 20 metres or so, not that far on the ground. And yeah, it's not an ordinary tunnel video. It's not like this is completely man-made, but it's just the story itself is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see me, I don't even know. But the story itself is just, there we go. The story itself is just crazy, and I thought, you know, we had to do a video on this place because it's not every day you get told about a homemade nuclear shelter made out of a lead cave. So is there more stuff up here?
Yeah.
How did this guy, you know, think this, I mean, has this all come down after he built this or what?
I don't know.
Sam, come here. Where the hell are you at?
I think it's chiseled it all out.
Guys, I nearly fell in. What?
What's that? Jesus fucking.
I don't know if you can see this, guys. I'm gonna have to switch my phone on as well.
Falls down, we're all dead.
Yeah.
Not like that.
Put it this way, right? This is tiny compared to the ones they do the cave raves.
Isn't an easy way down?
Yeah, on your ass.
Has he built some stairs? He could have built some stairs.
Tell you what, I'm glad I put my boots on. I think I'd have probably snapped my ankles by now. It's just, look, it's all loose slate, guys. It's all ready for sliding down. What is that?
Yeah,
Is it an old chain?
Yeah.
No way, look at that old rusty chain.
Yeah, you've seen how oxidised it is though.
Yeah, no. Do you reckon it's flooded up here then?
No, I think it's just the air, and obviously because it's damp and stuff, it's just oxidised it. It's a couple of years old, that chain, isn't it? Big time.
Let's call with the scientific explanations. I don't even know how well this is going to pick it up, but this place is massive. This place is legitimate, like a Batman hideout. So all this, that is crazy. How long it probably took him to stack all that slate up. Yeah?
Yeah. It looks like there's a bit of rope next to this sheep.
Oh?
Yeah, it looks like it's been.
Sacrifice?
Yeah. Looks like it's been moved. I don't know about you, but that doesn't look right. Yeah. Weird.
So now it's turned from man who turned this into a nuclear bunker to a satanic hanging sheep ritual playground.
Yeah. I'm sure there's another one somewhere.
So what's, if that's not mud, what is it?
That's decomposed
Yeah.
Is it?
flesh and matter.
Why is there a rope there? That's
Still see all its cartilage in that in its nose.
Sheep's head or something.
Full
And the
body.
rest of it.
poor things falling down here. Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that rope's not a rope that was attached to something long, you know, it's a short rope that.
Yeah, some sacrificial shit.
Yeah, it is some sacrificial,
Not on each
Yeah, some pagan stuff.
And it's been like a noose, hasn't it?
Oh, don't touch it. You might get, I don't know, black sheep rope death.
You'll catch more in that pool than you will off that.
No, the pill's cool.
What do you reckon, Paul?
Mate, I don't know. With that rope, might just be putting two and two together and obviously just thinking stuff, but that generally looks like some sacrificial shit. That, you know.
Yeah, it does. That rope. If it wasn't for the rope, I'd think, poor thing, that thing just slipped down here and it broke its legs. It sat there probably crying for a good few hours and then died.
Yeah.
You know, a very, very sad, slow, painful death. And then that rope just makes me think, what the hell?
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
did someone lure it down here and kill it? And there's another one.
A lot younger.
Have you seen these?
There and there.
You've probably never seen this, have you?
Well, that metal, there is one. Yeah.
Oh, poor thing. It was only a baby one, that. It might have... Wow. It fell then. Poor thing probably fell in and after its mum or something. Oh guys, as well, right, seeing that glove, that's reminding me, on my underground hidden secret city video, about 28 minutes into it. If you look down in the comments, you'll see it. People have said it. But there's what looks like a 4-fingered alien hand, right? It could be a glove just like that, but it's creepy as hell. It scared me when everyone started commenting about it.
Hey, it does look like Joe when you turn around on the video.
Yeah, I know, it's creepy. Guys, the things we do for these videos, the things we do. It's crawling. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, I've just set up a Patreon account, right? I pay for everything myself. I pay for my own equipment. I just bought this camera and equipment, $4.5 grand, pay for everything myself. But if you guys want to donate any money to Patreon, that money's just going to pile up, and literally all I'll do is I'll use it to do really cool adventures. And whoever donates, your names will be read out at the beginning of the episode to say that you are the reason this episode is happening.